live. We are live, and it is second cup of coffee, except I have the phone right in front of Peely's face. Now it's not, but we are here.
We are
Look
here.
how tall you are.
Yes, I am.
What's happened? Have you
I have
sprouts wiping on?
I have very, very, very high wedges on right now. This is the only way. It's the only way I can compete. It's the only way I can be tall enough for this to make any sense.
Well, I will just go into a all-out warrior squat for the next couple minutes here. So we're on even par. But how's it going?
I'm good. It's so nice to have you home.
I'm good. I'm happy to be home.
Yes.
So today is the millionaire mindset, except what to do when it fails and why it fails.
What to do when it fails and why it fails.
So sometimes these are topics that actually people give us. And so we put these in here and we just love to talk about them because it honestly, they're all relevant, right? It's something on someone's mind. So we talk about it and we really just try and focus on what's the thought that comes to mind.
And honestly, sometimes it's our assistant that puts these in and we don't read it beforehand. So we're just like, okay, why would the millionaire mindset not work? Why wouldn't, for instance, all the things that we tell you that we do in the morning, from doing aloha to all of our mindset training, all of our finance training, all of what we do in real estate, what if parts of those things don't work and fail for you? So for instance, for me, I was just talking to this other mama, actually Melissa Johnson. She's like, Peely, I would die if I had to wake up at 4:30 like you. She's like, I don't roll out of bed until 9:30. I was like, and that's you. Like if I rolled out at 9:30 every morning, I would fail. That would be me failing. But if I get up at 4:30, then I have time for myself. I have time to prepare to be the best mom I can for my children and to get on with my amazing day. For Melissa, her day doesn't start at 4:30 like me, it starts at 9:30, and that's what works for her. So maybe because your millionaire mindset's not working, it's because you're trying to fit into someone else's mindset. Don't. Take those things that work for you, use them, but tailor them to your needs.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, sometimes you have all these parts where people are talking, right? You have all these celebrities or movie stars talking on TV, like this is what they do, and everybody tries to replicate it, but it's not a replicate. It's just not a system because it doesn't work for you, right? So that diet that person's doing is not going to work for your body. Those exercises might not align for your fitness. That methodology or mentality may not align with you. So you forcing the narrative just because it's supposedly what someone else is doing, and most of the times they're not actually doing it. They're just saying they're doing it. And so you're following a path that is leading you down the wrong path because you're not fully committed because it doesn't really fit your mold.
So for instance, talking about fitness, 75 hard. I know I've said the word 75 hard so often in the past year and a half. You guys must be tired of it, but don't be. Because lots of you out there have done 75 hard. Some of you have done it and failed. Some of you have failed multiple times and actually gotten it at the end. And some of you have just read the rules and you're just like, no, that's not for me. And truthfully, maybe it's not. Maybe it completely is not for you. Maybe you try and tried and tried. You just keep on failing and failing and failing. Maybe it's the water, maybe it's the exercise. Who knows what it is, but something in it doesn't work for you. So tailor it to fit your needs and go from there.
Yeah, it's great. And another reason a millionaire mindset doesn't work is because the focus is not correctly on the right part right there. So if you're focused on the millions, without really having the base or the foundation, you're going to collapse, right? Because you're going to be top heavy, focused on a big lofty goal without the parameters to really start yourself on the track to get there, right? So it's that course of 2 degrees on a course being tracked from a flight coming from California to New York. 2 degrees and change of the nose of the plane takes you to Washington, D.C. Well, that's the same thing with our life. If we're so focused on the end, but we're forgetting about the course and the path to get us there, that's when the millionaire mindset fails. That's when it gets there because you're focused on something that you haven't built the base yet to be ready to achieve that monumental mark.
Yeah, if you're focused just on the money, then of course, I mean, that's a great driver. Money's a great driver, but there has to be something more than that. And you hear that across all peoples that have succeeded, have made money, have found success. they don't concentrate on the money, because if you concentrate on the money, there might never ever be enough. You might hit that million and they're like, what about 2 million? What about 3? What about 10? What about a billion? You will keep on going, which is great if you want to keep on reaching. But the thing is, if you don't have like a basis, like what are you going to do with that $1 million? How are you going to invest it? How are you going to help your family? How are you going to help your friends? How are you going to help ... If you have more of a base for that $1 million, then things will fall into place more.
So many times they talk about getting that second income stream or multiple streams of income, but people jump out and just put their hands in everything, and it's not productive because they haven't gotten that first income stream to build off of. So if you don't have that first one locked in, rock solid, well, how can you know to move on to successfully do the second? Because if right now you're just opening up different cans of worms, you have a lot of plates being juggled, but you're honestly not really fulfilling the one part. Get the one down, get that process, and move to the next. Build the system that can be replicated. Move yourself into the next one, follow the next one, and then the path gets quicker, right? Because you've already done it successfully in the first part. It's not that if we were to go out there and try a little bit of everything, it may give us a taste of what we like, but we're never going to accomplish on a mass scale what we want because we're dabbling. We're not actually doing.
You need to focus. And Jason and I are coming from a place of knowledge on this one, because we were a couple of years ago all over the place, looking at all sorts of real estate all over the place. You can ask our mentors, you can ask our friends. We were doing multifamily, we were doing Airbnb, we were doing small rentals, we were doing large rentals, we were everything, flips, wholesales, you name it, we were doing it. Finally, the moment we decided to focus was the moment that we actually found a driver and found direction. We focused in on large multifamily, and now we've been able to go in different directions from that, knowing that we have this very, very strong base.
All right, guys, so thank you so much, of course, for listening to the show. Make sure you give us a rating and review. We'd love to read your reviews. It helps us make this show better and get out for more great content for you. Share this with someone. If this is a message that can really help someone in the next step, share it. It's the best thing that you can do for us in our show. Thank you again.
And then if you are looking for more millionaire mindset training, this weekend is Flip Hacking Live. Go to www.fliphackinglive.com. If you put in the code JP in the promo code, you will get $100 off, because we will pay Bill Allen, the owner, $100 to send you there.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Join us for your second cup of coffee every Monday through Friday at noon.
Live every day, bringing us our best content we've done so far. Super excited, super engaging, bunch of great guests. We're here to answer your questions, and we so appreciate you listening. Make sure to check this out.
Can't wait to see you.